Sam,
Sam,
there's another
there's another
porter here.
porter.
Since you
Since
brought
you
this
brought
site
this
down
site
with the
down with the
dialogue
dialogue
net,
net,
perhaps they thought
they
they could
thought they could make
use
use
the
the
additional
additional
data to
data
make a
to make a
safe run.
safe run.
Want to go
To
and
go and
say hello?
say hello?
Keep on
Keep
keeping
on keeping
on.
on. Take care.
Okay,
We are
speeding.
speeding.
Right.
Right.
Is there anything I can do?
Rocket ball.
Just like
Just like
that.
that.
Oh
Oh
shit.
shit.
Two wheels up.
Uh-huh.
Come on,
Come
Sam.
on, Sonny boy.
Come on.
Good day.
Good day, good day.
Robbery,
Robbery,
credentials
credentials
verified.
verified.
Welcome, Sam.
Welcome, Sam.
Chiral
I will
contamination in
contamination in
progress.
progress.
No
No
anomalies
anomalies
detected.
detected.
Welcome, Sam.
Welcome, Sam.
Not enough
Not enough
resources,
resources.
huh? How dumb is that? I've never seen a walking monorail before. Think of all the stuff it could carry. All right, then. Why don't we extract some material?
Please submit materials. Very good. Now all you have to do is load the extracted materials onto the monorail to transport. Let's begin by accessing that. Transported by the monorail has been placed in the operating block.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail? Awesome. With a backup running, we could be able to transport materials from the mines. Sorry.
Let's
Let's
take
take
a
a
look
look
at
at
these
these
materials
materials
you
you brought.
Would you
Look
look
at
at
all
all
this.
this?
I think
I
it's
think
safe
it's
to say
safe to
we'll
say
have
we'll have
nothing to
nothing
worry
to
about
worry
for a
about for a
while.
while.
Mine restoration.
We've made some
Great
great
strides
strides
in
in
our
our
research
research,
thanks
thanks
to
to you.
you.
If it's
If it's
alright,
alright,
we'd like
we'd
you to
like
have
you to have
this.
this.
Just wanted
Just
to let
wanted
you
to let you
know
know
that
that
we're
we're
increasing the amount of
of
material.
material.
Oh,
Oh,
here's a little
here's a little
something
something
extra
extra
as
as
thanks.
thanks.
I got
We
them
got
just
them
for
just for
you.
you.
Figured
Figured
they'd suit
they'd
your
suit your
style.
style.
They sure
They
are
sure are
easy
easy
to
to
come
come
by.
by.
A
A
real
real
collector's
collector's
item
item
right
right
here.
here.
We
We
really
really
appreciate
appreciate
your
your
help.
help.
At the
At
risk
the
of
risk of
stating
stating
the
the
obvious,
obvious,
it's going
it's
to
going
take
to
an
take an
awful lot
awful
of
lot of
resources to
resources to
restore the
restore
other
the other
words and
words and
monorails to
monorails to
working
working
order.
order.
But
But
at
at
least with
least
this
with this
monorail
monorail
operational,
operational,
you can
you
bring
can
us
bring us
large
large
shipments of
shipments of
materials
materials
with
with
relatively
relatively
minimal
minimal
effort.
effort.
That's going to
That's going
go
to
a
go a
long way
long way
towards getting
towards
other
getting other
sections up
sections
and
up
running
and running
again.
again.
We can
We can
fabricate
fabricate
pickup
pickup
operators now,
operators
by
now,
the
by
way.
the way.
I'm pretty
I'm
fond
pretty
of them
fond of them
myself.
myself.
A pickup off-roader on the friendly motor.
Sure.
Sure.
The
The
monorail
monorail
network was
network was
extensive
extensive
and one
stretched
stretched across
across
a
a
good
good
chunk of
chunk of
Australia's
Australia's
coastline.
coastline.
But
But
repeated
repeated
exposure to
exposure to
timefall has
timefall has
seen
seen
it
it
degrade
degrade
significantly.
significantly.
And with the
And with the
constant threat
constant
of
threat of
BTs
BTs
and
and
armed
armed
groups,
groups,
it's
it's
not
not
been
been
possible to
possible to
repair the
repair the
damage.
damage.
If you
If
happen
you
to come
happen to
across
come
a
across a
track
track
layer,
layer,
be
be
sure to
sure
feed
to
it
feed
any
it any
materials you can
materials you can
spare.
spare.
Even a
Even
small
a small
contribution will make a
contribution will make a
difference.
difference.
Anyway,
Anyway,
just something
just
to
something
think
to
about.
think about.
Ah, it's a
It's a
large
large
four-wheel
four-wheel
drive
drive
vehicle,
vehicle,
both
both
significant
significant
cargo
cargo
carrying
carrying
capacity for the
capacity for the
hard-working
hard-working
porter.
porter.
The
The
driver's
driver's
seat is
seat
in
is
an
in an
elevated
elevated
position and
position and
exposed by
exposed by
design.
design.
This
This
allows the
allows the
driver to
driver to
survey their
survey their
surroundings more
surroundings more
easily
easily
and
and
engage
engage
enemies with
enemies with
small
small
arms if
arms if
necessary.
necessary.
You can
You can
customize it
customize
quite a
it
bit
quite a bit
too.
too.
Attach all
Attach
kinds
all
of
kinds
different
of different
parts as you
parts as you
like.
like.
That
That
said, a
said,
lot of
a lot of
parts are
parts
still
are
in
still in
development, but
development,
you'll
but you'll
receive their
receive their
data as
data
soon
as
as
soon
it's
as it's
ready.
ready.
The
The
schematics for this
schematics for this
vehicle have
vehicle have
already been
already been
shared with
shared with
everyone in the
everyone in the
Chiral
Chiral
network,
network,
which
which
means
means
that we
that
can
we
look
can look
forward to
forward
other
to other
people
people
drafting
drafting
even more
even
new
more new
parts.
parts.
We're so
We're so
grateful for
grateful
the
for the
assistance,
assistance,
Sam.
Sam.
You've been a
You've
ray
been a
of
ray of
sunshine on a
sunshine on a
cloudy
cloudy
day.
day.
You
You
managed
managed
to
to
save
save
the
the
day,
day,
Sam.
Sam.
The
The
people
people
here
here
now have
now
more
have
than
more than
enough
enough
supplies
supplies
for
for
their
their
needs.
needs.
They should
They
be
should
able
be
to
able to
prepare
prepare
cargo for the
cargo for
next
the next
delivery too.
delivery too.
But
But
first,
first,
I have
I
some
have some
information
information
to
to
share
share
with you
with you
about
about
Lou.
Lou.
Return to the
Return to the
DH
DH
Magellan so we
Magellan
can
so we
talk.
can talk.
Order complete.
Well done.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, Sam.
How's it
How's it
going?
going?
I have
I have
updates
updates for you,
if you
if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We
We followed up on the message that man left for you about how there was another bb-28,
not
not
Lou,
Lou,
who,
who,
according to the
records,
was
was
decommissioned 4 years ago. The
The
first
first
time
time
you
you
met was about
was
2
about
years
2
ago
years
now,
ago,
when you were entrusted with
trusted
the
with the
BB
BB
previously
previously
issued
issued
Bridges
Bridges
Corp's
Corp's
disposal.
disposal.
And
And
together,
together,
the two
the
of you
two of
made
you
it
made
all the
all
way
the
across
way
North
across North
America.
America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou bb-28.
Right,
Right,
because
because
that
that
was
was
Lou's
Lou's
serial
serial
number.
number.
You
You
see,
see,
we
we
found the
found the
records for the
records for
BB
the BB
storage
storage
facility.
facility.
By cross-referencing the
See the
data,
data?
we confirmed that after
after
BB-28 was
BB-28 was
decommissioned 4
decommissioned
years
4 years
ago,
ago,
Lou was assigned
assigned
the same designation and
and
placed
placed
into
into
storage.
storage.
So what you're
What
telling
you
me
tell
is
me
that
is
instead
that
of
instead of
getting a
getting a
serial
serial
number, Lou
Lou
inherited
inherited
it.
it.
As for
As
Lou's
for Lou's
mother,
mother,
following
following
the
the
C-section,
C-section,
it seems she passed away. And
And
that
that
pretty
pretty
much
much is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support,
it
it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve.
But we
But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassigned, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know.
Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think
I think it could be.
I want
I
to
know everything about Lou.
you're
You're playing his games. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do. I need to know where Lou came from.
I have
I have to know.
If
If you're sure, Sam,
I'll
I'll keep digging.
In the
In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
Charlie. A new order is now ready for you. I'd also like to reach the next destination. And I believe there's transport up there where as well. Visit the return terminal with your back J. Rutherford had made for.
Sam, it seems
Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. Right there by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me.
That's
That's
Tarman's
Tarman's
son.
son.
He must have placed the photograph in him for safekeeping. This is
This
an
is an
important
important
memento.
memento.
Why don't we go and take it to him?
I found this
Found this
picture
picture
in
in
your
the
book.
book.
Is this
Is
your
your
son?
son?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes?
Yes?
He's still out
Still
there
out there
somewhere,
somewhere.
born
Along
along
with
the currents, with this right
This
hand
right
of
hand of
mine.
mine.
It's due to
It's
my
due to my
connection with
connection
said
with
missing
said
piece
piece
that I can read the movements of the tower. Something akin to a phantom pain. You want to hear the story? Sure.
Sure.
I was
I was
both
both
a medical doctor and a geophysics researcher once upon a time. In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named it. A ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures that thrive in the tar's depths. Another avenue of fish, you might say. We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The tar, the tides, hell, maybe even the Stranding.
Whoa. She's a big one.
Keep yourself fit, son.
Car's
Car's looking
calm.
calm.
I'll be
Be
fine,
fine, Bob.
You seeing
You seeing this?
I think
She's
she's pregnant. Hey, Pop.
Hey, Bob.
This is
This
weird.
is weird.
Stop!
And
Just like that,
the
the
tar
tar
took my
took my
boy
boy
and my
and my
hand
hand
along
along
with him.
with him.
At
At
first,
first,
I
I
thought
thought this little
guy
guy
was my
was my
son
son
reborn.
reborn.
If I
If I
may
may
ask
ask
a
a
question,
question,
the
the
hunters
hunters
that
that
attacked you
attacked you
after
after
you
you
got
got
the
the
chiral,
chiral,
are you
are you sure they came from within the
creature's
creature's
womb?
womb?
Yes.
Yes.
That
That
said,
said,
I'm
I'm
not of
not
the
of the
opinion that the hunters were
hunters
its
were its
offspring.
offspring.
Its
Its
womb
womb
merely served
served
as
as
a
a
gateway
gateway
to
to
the
the
other
other
side.
side.
Indeed,
Indeed,
the
the
tar
tar
and
and the
beach
beach
are
are
connected.
connected. I've known Parman for quite a while now, but that was the first time I've heard them speak about his son in that fashion.
It made
It
me
made me
wish
wish
that
that
I
I
could
could
do
do
something,
something,
anything to
anything to
ease his
ease his
burden.
burden.
But setting
Setting
aside
aside
those
those
feelings,
feelings,
suppose
suppose
that
that
cat
cat
of his
of his
is
is
in
in
fact
fact
his
his
son
son
reborn.
reborn.
Why does it treat me as though I'm a threat? Does it
Does
just
it just
hate
hate
me?
me?
Reincarnation
Reincarnation
or
or
not,
not,
perhaps
perhaps
it's
it's
still
still
a
a
cat
cat
at
at
heart.
heart.
Feeling
Feeling well rested after some quality shut-eye?
Why
Why don't you try freshening up with a shower? There are organisms in this area that I don't believe I've ever laid eyes on.
My
My understanding is that they're called chiral creatures. They come in all shapes and sizes. Apparently, they will drain your batteries if you come into contact with them. There may be other deleterious effects for all we know.
And
And really, you shouldn't be bothering them anyway. There's nothing to be gained from it.
It's not
Not like they drop coins when defeated.
I don't
I don't really
have
have anything else to say right now.
Ready
Ready to head out, Sam? I sure am. I was born ready.
Extraction. Transfer sterilized bodies into a separate facility. Ready to
Ready to
proceed
see
with
the course protocol?
One. Sam, your next destination is the Northern Environmental Observatory. Like its western counterpart, this observatory is a critical facility that will help us to monitor the changes taking place in the Australian environment. To bring it online, you'll have to navigate the canyon to the northeast of your current position. But before that, you'll need to link up another site en route.
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. A friend of Broadridge is waiting for you there. Once the network connection has been established, they'll be joining us on the Gene Shield Jelly. I recruited them myself when we first met in the UCA. You can pick up the order from the delivery terminal. I'm looking forward to seeing you both. Thanks again, Sam.
Order accepted.
Thank you.
Remember to rest. Hold on a minute. Are you Sam? And does this mean the drawbridge has finally come to the valley? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you could make it. It's an honor to welcome you here. This carpet was in tip-top shape. You are a consummate professional. Of all the things you could have brought us, where did you even find this? Thank you, Sam. We'll be hoping to see more of you in the future. The next step involves a Cupid, yeah? Okay, then. Let's do this.
find out how. Connection looks strong and steady to me. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference, too. And it'll allow us to proceed with our terraforming initiative. Hopefully no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, you shared our tar cannon data with everybody, by the way. I suspect you'll find it useful in your own work. Try it out. See if it suits your needs. This region was once filled with lush vegetation, over which birds soared and serenaded, till all that beautiful life fell prey to sudden desertification. We swore to do everything in our power to bring back what was lost. Around the time we got started, the 8 people showed up. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect what little they have. Tar cannons are invaluable pieces of equipment that we use to combat forest fires. While fires are a common occurrence in this region, water is a precious resource. So these cannons were developed as extinguishers that utilized the tar contained within the earth itself. They leverage the tar's viscosity, making them one of the most effective methods of combating fire we have. When deployed on the ground, they can both extract and discharge tar simultaneously. You can pick up the cannon and use it on the go as well, but you'll be unable to refill its tar reservoir while doing so. If you find yourself caught in wildfire, you need to figure out when to shoot and when to move in order to make it out alive. You probably passed the town I mentioned on your way up here. At a glance, it might look like nothing more than a cluster of massive boulders. But those were once buildings, places where people used to live. As the desert kept creeping closer, the town was abandoned overnight. They'd been forced to evacuate. The few were left behind became BTs. Still, at least the exodus went to plan. There are no poisons at any rate. Thanks for everything, Sam. You and Drawbridge have helped ensure that these lands one day be filled with life again, however long it takes. In particular, the Conrad forces perform absolute miracles for us. If you're looking to look up them, you'll find them in a ravine on the other side of the river, directly opposite this shelter. Come back and visit anytime.
Right. Time to meet up with our comrades. Let's see. They should be around here somewhere. Thank you. Those raindrops are falling on my baby falling. So I just need some water to soak. And I'll say that way you got things raindrops are falling on my baby falling. From here, I know this thing we I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen a dance like that before. Go on, Sam. Follow her into that facility. Oh boy, that's my part.
Thanks for coming, Sam.
Surely
Didn't
Didn't
know who you were.
Rainy.
You're the picture of health, Rainy.
You too.
It's some kind of a trick for dealing with timefall. Rainy. It's been too long. Fragile. Can't wait to see you again.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHB jelly.
Fragile. Hi. Hi. Nice to meet you fashion way. Karen runs so great. I think so.
I'm sure you already know.
This
This
is
is
Rainy.
Rainy. She's a good friend of the cause. It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad
To see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
Sam, Charlie, you may have to take to the side. You can find the link anywhere by accessing the return terminal from that link.
No need to rush while getting ready. In your own time, Sam. I was glad to see Rainey in such high spirits. She's grown so bright and energetic, almost unrecognizable from our first meeting. Pity that her child shows no similar signs of development. Rainey used to be much more quiet and withdrawn. She seemed averse to spending time with people. Dolls, too. It was singing and dancing got her to open up. I'm something of a performer myself, though I've never showed anyone. The Rainbow Valley greenhouses are the product of our researchers' hard work. And thanks to you and me, those invaluable structures will endure for a good while yet. I don't really have anything else to say right now. Sam, I think it's high time we get going. All this relaxation is no good for my sciatica.